Shalom, Bohala, Leute. So, in a few days, we have 2 years of wars in Israel, of the war of attrition. Yeah? It is not beautiful. It is not good. It must end this weekend. That's why President Trump is making so much pressure. He's right. He's right with that. Don't play on time. We are exhausted. Everyone is exhausted. You yourself are exhausted. And it is, I acknowledge to Hamas, that it is a very, very, very big move that they say, okay, we give up the political power. We want the PLO to govern Gaza Strip. Yeah? Palestinian folks, not a mixture of. Oh, man, I answered what I read in Al Jazeera. All your open question, I answered this already. Today I sent it to an email to the embassy of America in Beijing, yeah, in China, yeah, and the People's Republic of China. Yeah? So not that every side has the complete image, yeah, because I made suggestions outside the plan of Donald Trump, yeah, or put additional things to your questions, yeah, the magical number, important, the magical number. What was that? Hostages, dead hostages, yeah, or living hostages, yeah. But you can do it also differently for what is it? Uh, percentage of Hamas fighters are still in Gaza. Percentage of area is controlled by IDF. There's 0% Gaza Hamas fighters anymore in Gaza, or they have returned all their weapons or whatever. There's no threat anymore for Israel, and the Israel gets out. PLO gets in, and yeah, they have put. I don't know if I really don't know. Sorry for that. If in the West Bank they have even a police, yeah. If it's only the Israeli police, or if PLO has even a police, yeah, they need help. If you don't want them from Israel, yeah, or from Palestinians, this is a possibility. Yeah, you said Palestinians who should control Gaza. Why not IDF soldiers? They can quit IDF and make you you know, police jobs, or Palestinians who are in the police of Israel, and they know the infrastructure how to work, and you get the help, the technological help, and the knowledge how to make a police station, how to organize it and make a law, whatever. Yeah, you know, I mean, this is a possibility. I have it right now. Yeah? Good idea. Yeah? If I don't know if PLO has a own police in Jerusalem, there is a own police, a temple police for Al Quds mosque and for the holy sites. Yeah? But I don't know if even I'm sorry for that. But if you don't have a police of structures, but the important now we need to reconstruct Gaza and structure. I mean, if you accept Mahmoud Abbas, yeah, and then I answered all the question. I read no question that was open. Yeah, uh, I just sent it today while I was on aircraft. Yeah, I'm back in Edwards Air Force Base. Yeah, yeah. I had a trip to the other side of the continent. Cleared something. Yeah, very painful for me, but yeah, I'm okay with being on the XAB-CC0 at the moment. Yes. Or XAB-CC0 Keep on keeping excellence. Keep on proclaiming excellence over me. The tests are not over. The tests are not over. And yeah, this is the last Shabbat. Yeah, before this, we have 2 years of anniversary of this 7th October 2023. Yeah, and that's finished this weekend. Yeah. If you need time to take all your things, I mean, you don't, whatever, yeah? But you know what I mean? At least the hostages, and also don't make the mistake you did in the past, yeah, to fill them up with food so they look fat or whatever. Not fat, but look good. Do not make things that your doctors say don't do this. Yeah, everything with medical advice, and don't touch it anymore. That's it. Yeah, and yeah, let's finish this weekend tomorrow, and that's it. All hostages, at least all living hostages, and then and one day later all dead hostages. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but let's make it fast. Yeah, for what? What? Why? What do you want? What do you want? You agreed already to solve that? Netanyahu is already moving the army, yeah? Or at least the defense positions, yeah? And you are retrieving, they're retrieving. Things are going good. It will work out this time. It will work out. I have a very good feeling. President Trump is making, but don't play on time. When you play 2 years on time, you released all your hostages, but don't do this. I mean, it is worthless for what? The positions are clear. Gaza will complete. Even on the other side, they made you a favor to destroy entire Gaza. You can construct it faster. Cynical, cynical situation. But demolish even the last buildings and give them tents or something where to sleep, yeah, and construct it completely. It's sometimes better in construction to destroy everything completely, remove everything, and you can construct faster. Whatever. I'm not an expert, but don't remove. But of course, if people have a house, don't destroy the house. Sorry for that. But you know what I mean. I'm tired, exhausted. I'm about 40 hours awake already. Did not sleep. Thank you that you prayed for my escape. The police escape, even, but police would capture me if they want. Yeah, good. But I'm home with my mother again. Yeah, continue to praying for healing in the relationship between my mother. This is so important. Yeah, it is so important. Yeah, back to come on. You want to party? You want to party? And I told you, don't repeat your mistakes from the past. Learn from the past. It is the biggest move you can ever move is to dissolve, yeah, and also of course to return the hostage. But to dissolve is a bigger move, yeah, as terror group, yeah. I mean, this is the end of Hamas. This is something to celebrate, yeah? And yeah, for everyone, it is also the end of hate. Not the end of hate, but the end of this. It is the start of the end of the Mid East conflict. Yeah, this is the base, and with the Abraham records, it will more or less come automatically that they will start the negotiations with the state of Palestine, yeah, or whatever. It will come automatically. Believe me, it will come automatically. Yeah. And it was also necessary that we make a boycott on Israel, we pressure on Israel. If not, we do not have this situation this weekend. Uh, Believe me, folks in Israel, yeah, you had to suffer also. Yeah. And I don't know if you have paid already Israel. If Israel has paid his debt, yeah. I don't know what will happen with this Sodom and Gomorrah story from Jesus Christ 1, yeah. But if this happens, it can also affect the Palestinians, and then you're the same, not in the same boat, yeah, because one house is destructed, one house is complete, and both get the fire from heaven or whatever. But don't play with this. Don't play with the mercy of God. Of course, I have to preach from Genesis 1 to Michelle. Michelle, wie heißt das Buch? Micah, or Micah, the last book of the Old Testament, on the preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yeah, a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I mean, yeah, there's in every fifth chapter something of Jesus Christ, something like that. So much Jesus Christ is in the Old Testament, or at least almost in every book, in every 10 or 12, 15 chapter, there is something with Jesus Christ, or 10 chapter. You find it almost everywhere in the Old Testament. Not in every verse, but good. Good. Also, I think so. I had to preach more, but also in which time. This is something important for every one of us. You have something you accuse yourself. I had to do this and that more, but also ask in which time. In which time? If you use the time effectively, great. Maybe you learn from mistakes and mix more, do this less, this more. But it was so much effort, so much work also to the Middle East conflict, yeah? The Gaza war to end it now. Yeah? This is the start of the end. This is the end. You release all hostages this weekend. I don't know what you have to negotiate. Um, if you accept the Kyrgyz my ideas, yeah, and Netanyahu and the White House, I mean Netanyahu and you, yeah, the White House, yeah. But yeah, looks good. We keep on being opportunistic and fast. Come on. 7th October is coming. It's 4th of October already. Germany, Gruß an Deutschland. Nationalfeiertag gestern gehabt. Ich hoffe, ihr habt das gefeiert. Ja? Good. Yo, that's it. Yeah. That's the end of the story. We would not expect that it would end like this. Yeah. Or a lot of people would not expect. Yeah. And looks good. Okay, my mother is sleeping. They pick me up from the airport, drive 2 hours in, 2 hours back. It's here 4 in the morning, 4:10 in Los Angeles, yeah. In Jerusalem, I have the Jerusalem hour at the same time in Corfu, yeah. When I have the Hurriyet maneuver, so the all the buttons of this clock get destroyed, not destroyed, damaged or whatever. Or after this, it cannot do nothing forever. Here, the time of Moscow, Athens, Jerusalem, and Antananarivo. And here I can change the time. Good. Yo, ja, Leute, don't repeat the mistake. Don't negotiate. What do you want? I think everything is said and done, yeah. And also the details I mean, the hostages are suffering. Everyone wants, also the soldiers of Israel, or even not greenwashing their sins, yeah. They want to go home to their mama, to their father, to their girlfriend, to their wives, to the mother of their children, yeah. Or a woman as well. There was a woman in the army, I don't forget this. Yeah. And Khamenei has no bombs anymore. He has to save fuel for the drones. Khamenei, alter Sack. Gruß an dich. The oil price will rise again without sending missiles from the Houthis. Yeah, and not controlling terrorism or endorsing it, huh? Khamenei, alter Sack. I love this. Alter Sack is old bag, like old sack, yeah, old sack. Yeah. You good. So I know the situation is bitter for a lot of Israelis, for a lot of Palestinians, almost everyone. Israel bombed its way to friendship, and there's now a different spiritual scenario. These bombs also created a different, changed the spiritual atmosphere, exactly like in the Old Testament. Incredible. And now there's a change more. Okay, we need friendship with Israel to make pressure on Israel, but also to make friendship with Israel. It is better to live in coexistence, friendship, and prosperity, and for the good of all. We don't want F-35 from the Israeli Air Force flying over us with bombs in the doors, and we don't need this. Huh? We need peace, shalom, halala, and good night. My mother has to sleep. Sorry for that. Ja, Leute, no play on game, Boop. Medical check, and the hostages come home, Pray for this, work for this, don't play on time. The last details make negotiate fast. If you do, if when Trump is making pressure, it is good this pressure, and it is realistic what he says. When Trump is not an easy player, he says what he says. He announces what he announces. He does. He's not I do it and I say something and I don't do it. What he says, he does. So okay, folks, looks good. Mission almost completed, the final prayer session, this final fasting session. And if you have fasted so often, really, I don't know if they really fasting people every third day, for sure. You need to eat little by little more. You cannot make the party with this can be very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Also ask a doctor what you can do. Sorry for that. But yeah, there were people, I think so, at least a lot of people, I don't know how many, but there were people really fasting every third day, twice a week. It's very healthy, it's good, Ask a doctor, and we celebrate 8 days continuous, 730 days of war. I don't know. Yeah. We celebrate 8 days continuous, 1 week and 1 day, when the last hostage is home, the last dead body, and the war is officially ended in Wikipedia. Good. Please do this. You also want to party, and negotiate faster if you don't want to get in trouble. When Trump, what he announces, he does. And we don't want to repeat the same. Okay, I trust in you. I count with you. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your question of your children. Do it for peace. Do it for the question of Jerusalem. Good night.